Hello and welcome to the SAP Success Factors Payroll Bootcamp. This bootcamp is tailored specifically for beginners. In this course, we will explore the detailed configuration steps required to set up payroll. Whether you are working on an on-premise system, S4HANA private edition, public edition, or Employee Central Payroll, this will be extremely helpful for you. The system that you can see is blank instance with no existing configuration. We will begin by completing the essential prerequisite configurations necessary before initiating payroll setup. Since we are starting this implementation from the ground up, our first task will be to configure the enterprise structure. Also, please note that for this implementation that we are doing from scratch, we will be using international payroll driver so that this can be helpful for all the localizations. For starting with enterprise structure configuration, we have to execute transaction SPRO. After executing SPRO, we click on this button SAP reference IMG and we go to the enterprise structured node. When you expand this node, we will get something called as definition. Under definition, we have to go to human resources management and create personal areas, personal sub areas, employee group, and employee subgroup. So for our payroll configuration setup, what we will do is we will create one PA, one PSA, one EG, one ESG. But before we can do that, we need a company code. In normal scenario implementation case, the finance consultants will configure company code and give it to us. But because this is a completely blank system, we will do it ourselves. So while doing configuration of financial accounting, we will not be performing all the configurations. We will only do whatever is essential for us. So this is the node where you can copy existing model company to our customer specific company code that which we'll be using for our payroll setup. After entering into the node, this is the button that you have to click copy or object. So it will ask for a reference company code from which we want to copy. So we can give it a reference, let's say SAP AG. So these are some of the company codes which are already present in standard system from which we can copy create. And let me give a code TCIL. Enter. While creating company code, it will ask for a lot of pop-ups which to confirm whether we have to copy number ranges or GL accounts. Okay, we have to keep on pressing yes until all the pop-ups go away and our company code is created. When it asks for currency, you can give any currency. For simplicity, let's say I will give you USD. So you can see so many tables are getting copied. So there are two ways of doing any configuration related to enterprise structure in SAP. So what you do is you can create it manually in the respective tables or you can copy create it. So it is always the best practice to copy create any configuration so that all the reference table entries are automatically created. We go back and in the second option, which is edit company code data, the first option we used for copy creating the company code. The second option we'll use for renaming the existing code that we have just now created. So I'll go to TCIL. This is TCIL. I'll go here and we'll change it. So name of our company will be Techno Care Industries Limited. Okay. And the headquarters will be in, let's say, Mumbai. Country will be, let's say, IN. And currency USD, language English. Save. Okay, so now we have edited the company code data. Now what we will do is we will create our enterprise structure elements under human resources. So now we will close this financial accounting. We'll go to this one by one. So what we need to do is we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and after that we'll also do the assignment part. Assignment means under human resources, if you can see, assigning personal area to company code and assigning employee subgroup to employee group. So these two items also we will configure. Let us move on to the first step. So configuring personal areas. Again, there are two options: to create and to copy, to copy create and to create manually. We'll go ahead with copy option and we'll give any reference personal area. So you can select any reference personal area because later you are going to assign your personal area to the corresponding company code that we have just created. So target personal area, let's say I will give W000. Okay, I give enter. Again, just like while creating company code, it will also give several pop-ups to confirm whether the features are need to be copied, number range need to be copied. So once this is completed, we can come back. We can go to the second option again and search for our personal area that we created, and we can rename it. So I will rename this as West Zone. Okay, West Zone. We'll save this. So now we have created a personal area. Now let us go to personal sub areas. Before we go to personal sub areas, let us try to see what all different personal sub areas are already available. If I go and check personal area W000, okay, we'll see that there is one personal sub area blank, right? So we need to create another personal sub area which we need to copy. So we'll come back, we'll go to copy, we'll give this from any personal sub area. So let's say again, let me copy from this, sorry,